Yeah, I think the way we're playing this year, stylistically, fits this the division a little more. Um, I think we'll be able to run the ball well on Sunday. I like the run game plan. Um, we'll see how it plays out. We'll be ready to drop back 50 times if we need to, just like always. But it'd be nice to have a big time game on the ground.
What do you like the most about the run game and how it's looked, specifically how Chase has kind of fit in this year and how he's developed year over year?
Yeah, I think we're getting really creative in what we're doing in the run game. I think the coaches have put together great plans to attack each defense differently, depending on what they like to show, and made great adaptations in game in the run game to find some explosive runs. So, credit to those guys. Obviously, our running backs are playing really well, breaking tackles, and our line's blocking really well in the run game. So it's been a combination of a lot of things.
Zach said that one thing that makes you so good when a play breaks down and you have to go off schedule, off script, whatever, is you keep your eyes downfield. How important is that when you're trying to, create a play out of thin air?
Yeah, there's always a balance between, you gotta evade the guys and find your spaces, but it's more about feeling it and understanding and seeing where the guys are downfield. So it kind of just depends on the play. You have a feeling where the spaces are, as the play is playing out. If you have to, drop your eyes for a second and try to make somebody miss and extend, and then just knowing when you're safe and you can get your eyes up as fast as you can to go find people.
Do you think that, in your opinion, that's improved over the course of your career over the last couple of years?
I think I've always been pretty good at that.
Joe, you mentioned on Sunday happy feet at times you felt. I think the Patriots game as well, you mentioned that. How do you as a quarterback combat that? What's the best process for you when you know the team's going to have good pass rush for you going into a game to kind of think about that in advance and work through that?
You try to go into every game thinking the same way, playing the same way, and you adapt quickly depending on how the game is going. After about a drive or two, you get a feel for how well you're blocking them, how well you're going to run the ball, where the spaces and the zones are. So pretty quickly in the game, you're able to adapt.
Do you like having all of these high stakes games in the middle of the year, obviously with where your record's at? Obviously, don't want to go home to the division. Do you like having that kind of pressure on you this early in the year? How's your feeling on all that?
Ideally we'd be 6-0, but that's not where we're at, and that's just the way this year has played out. There's a lot of urgency in the building to go and win games. I think guys are handling it the right way. We had a good day of work today. It's really just about practicing and trying to get better every day. It sounds cliche, but that's what it comes down to.
What's it like having that kind of urgency at this point in the season as compared to maybe in other aspects, having it instead of it being later in the year or in the postseason? What's it like having that now?
Well, I think a lot of us have been there, but I think for the young guys, just understanding the level of urgency required against teams like this, week to week, day to day, trying to understand your assignment, understand your alignment, and you can't waste any plays. So just trying to let that urgency rub off on guys.
Joel, last week you talked about T having elite body control. I'm curious if you've noticed him having a little more grit to his game this year after the catch specifically.
I think he's gotten better at that year to year. You really saw him fighting for extra yards on Sunday. He did a great job of doing that, and really the last couple of years he has. Rookie T, his pop-up game wasn't quite as good, but now he gets hit and pops right back up. You don't have to hold your breath every time. His pop-up game has improved a lot, so that's been good to see.
Well, he kind of gets quantified and thought of probably as more of a finesse receiver just because of his athleticism. But you've seen him. Do you feel like that's a misnomer about his game a little bit?
I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder this year. I think his level of urgency since we came back has been high. He's been excited about his ability to go out and make plays this year, and he's continuing to show that he can. He's going to continue to get a lot of opportunities. And when he gets the ball in his hand, he's been lowering his shoulder and getting those extra 4 or 5 yards, which the way teams play us has been big. So big time player, makes big time plays in big time spots. He's going to continue to do that.
How much are they moving Miles Garrett around? Are they moving him around as much as they did last year?
I haven't got to third down yet. First and second down, he kind of lines up where he lines up. So I'll have a better answer for you after we get through the third down plan tomorrow.
Joe,
What does BJ Hill mean to this team?
You saw the game he had on Sunday. He's been a reliable part of that front for the last 3 years, 4 years. Another guy that was kind of overlooked early in his career and has really made a name for himself here. He's been, a core part of this team. So BJ means a lot.
Joe, both your fully healthy seasons, you guys have won the AFC title. What did you learn about what it takes to win the AFC North, rather, at least this division? What does it take to get that done?
Takes consistency. When you're at the halfway point, pretty much everybody is around 500, and that this divisions and championships aren't won in September, October. They're won in December and January. So you got to find your footing and see how the landscape is playing out early, and you got to hit your stride at a certain point and rattle off some wins. So we're hoping that's us right now. Thanks, guys.